Srinivasa Ramanujam. Srinivasa Ramanujam, one of India's greatest mathematician geniuses, was born in 1887 in Erode in Tamil Nadu, India. He is recognized as one of the great mathematicians of his time, but Srinivasa Ramanujam had almost no formal training in math. He was second Indian to be inducted as a Fellow of the Royal Society, which is fellowship of the some of the world's most eminent scientists. He joined the fellowship in 1918 at the age of 31 as one of the youngest fellows in the history of the society. He compiled 3,900 results which were mostly identities and equations before he lost his life at the age of 32. His infinite series for pi was one of his most celebrated findings in the world. There is also a museum dedicated to telling Ramanujan's life story. This is located in Chennai. His birth anniversary, December 22, is celebrated as a National Mathematical Day every year. Ramanujan worked on divergent series. He sent 120 theorems on implied divisibility properties of the partition function. He gave a meaning to Euler's second integral for all values of n, negative, positive, and fractional. Ramanujan made substantial contribution to the analytical theory of numbers and worked on elliptical functions, continuous fractions, and infinite fractions. In 1990, he began to work on his own mathematics, summing geometric and arithmetic series. Goldbach's conjecture is one of the important illustration of Ramanujan's contribution towards the proof of the conjunction. For the statement is that every even integer greater than 2 is the sum of 2 primes. For example, 6 equal to 3 plus 3. Ramanujan and his associates had shown that every leger integer could be written as sum of at most 4. For example, 43 equal to 2 plus 5 plus 17 plus 19. Partition of whole numbers is another problem that captured Ramanujan's attention. Ramanujan also developed the formula for the partition of any numbers which can be made to yield the required results by series of the success of approximations. For example, 3 equal to 3 plus 0 equal to 1 plus 2 equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1. Ramanujan also studied the highly composite numbers which are recognized as the opposite of prime numbers. He studies their structure, distribution, and special forms. The Fermat theorem. Ramanujan also did considerable work on the undersolved Fermat theorem which states that prime numbers of the form 4n plus 1 is the sum of 2 squares. Ramanujan number 1729 is the famous Ramanujan number. It is the smallest number which can be expressed as the sum of 2 cubes in 2 different ways. 1729 equal to 1 cube plus 12 cube equal to 9 cube plus 10 cube. Cubic equations and quadratic equations. Ramanujan showed how to solve cubic equations in 1902 and went on to find his own method of solving quadratic equations. Euler's constant. By 1904, Ramanujan had begun to undertake deep research. He investigated the series 1 by n and calculated Euler's constant to 15 decimal places. Hypogeometrical series. Ramanujan also worked on hypogeometrical series and investigated relations between integrals and series. He was discovery leader that he had installing elliptical functions. Ramanujan's own works on partial sums and products of hypergeometric series have led to major development in the topic. Ramanujan once said, "An equation for me has no meaning unless it represents a thought of God."